Every Saturday in the DSU are the Vane Tempest sessions. Held within the Vane Tempest room, entry's just £3 and you get access to the North East and soon to be around the country's new up-and-coming folksy indie bands. If you want live music, this is probably the place to be on a Saturday night. Okay, I'm here with Jake and Jenny, who are the masterminds behind the Vane Tempest sessions. So can you just tell us a little bit about what the night is and what you want to do with it?
Vane Tempest Sessions is about bringing one headline up-and-coming act into Durham each week from around the UK. So we're looking primarily at folk and indie bands, and it's about catching those bands just before they break, so that you can kind of come along and see a really top-notch live band and know that you saw them in a tiny little room when, you know, in a year's time they're probably going to be on massive stages in huge venues.
Well, you performed on the BBC Introducing stage at Tea in the Park this year. How was that as an experience? It's quite a big deal.
Yeah, it was excellent. That came through, obviously, the BBC Introducing thing, which is like a brilliant platform for like any unsigned bands or bands that are starting out. So I think we sent the tracks in, was it like January? Something like that, to like the central hub where they take all the tracks in, then it gets diverted off around various regions. And then our local DJ, Bob Fisher at BBC Tees, played us and he liked us. And then he invited us in to do a session. And then we played after him, and we were quite fortunate because the day after that he asked us to play for him, they asked him for recommendations for any of like the big festivals. So I think we were fresh in his mind, and he picked us.
You know, it's good that we're siblings, but we get on remarkably well. Surprisingly well. Sometimes, yeah. But for songwriting, it's really good.
It is enjoyable.
I tend to be the main songwriter, and I tend to come up with an idea. Then I'll bring it to the rest of the group, and they'll usually laugh. They'll decide if it's worth pursuing, and if it is, then we'll generally turn it into a song. And if it's good enough, we'll play at the set. That's about it, really.
Have you got any exciting bands booked or thinking about?
Yeah, like me and Jen are really excited about what's coming up on the 13th of December. We've actually got Athlete coming for an acoustic session, and we've also got a band called Patch William. Who else have we got, Jen?
We've also got Chasing Hours, a band from Edinburgh, and then we're not quite sure about the support, but potentially we're going to get one of the bands we've had already at Vane Tempest Sessions to come back and do support as well for that night. So it's going to be probably 4 acts, all from outside of Durham, coming in to do a Christmas special down in the ballroom. So it's going to be a really good night.
Okay, I'm here with Joel and Carrie from Athlete. Hello guys, thank you very much for having an interview with us today. How are you liking Durham so far? Good, have you been here before?
We have been here before, but not for a very long time, have we? So far we've been from the train station to here, and we saw some pretty things along the way.
You know, we've done a few of the freshers ball kind of things over the years, but it's always been full band, and so it's nice. We like doing the stripped down acoustic thing every now and then. It's just, you know, it's different. So
yeah, I've got a keyboard with keys that are smaller than my fingers. It's a problem.
We'll see how it goes. What's your set list like tonight? Old stuff, new stuff? Anything really new that no one's heard?
All covers from the 80s. It's just all...
it's the greatest hits.
All our hits.
Plus a couple.
The end.
Final question. Plans for 2011? Where are you going with Athlete?
Well, we've all decided to take a break. We've been doing Athlete now for 10 years, near enough. Released 5 records. And so, yeah, I think we all kind of want to try and do a few other things. So we're going to take a bit of a break from Athlete. It's not splitting up, just having a bit of a pause. And then we'll get back together maybe in a year or two and think about writing another record. But for the time being, we're all going to do other things. What they are, none of us know.
I have no idea at the moment, no.
Okay, well, thank you very much. The Durham crowd's definitely excited for tonight. Pretty sure it's a sold-out show, so good luck.
Thank you.
And we'll see you later.